Am I the asshole for potentially ruining my boyfriend's relationship with his best friend? This is kind of a long story, but I'll try to keep it simple. Me and my BF have been together for 3 years now, and when we first started dating he had a very strong relationship with his best friend. He trusted her so much, always went to her for advice or just chill. And my BF doesn't have too many friends because he's not from this country and he's very selective with people he wants in his life too. At this point everything was fine. I've met Sarah a few times and we were not close, but I liked her and she is a nice person as far as I know. My BF would even go to her house to party etc. and stayed there for the night when he was drunk. The thing is that Sarah has a sister who lives with her, which I met before knowing they were siblings because we went to the same places and we had some friends in common. She's a nice person too. The problem began a year after when I was talking to my BF and it came up to the conversation that when he first moved into the country he shared a house with 3 more roommates and one of them was Sarah's sister. Then he told me he had a big crush on one of them but that eventually she rejected him, but some things happened between them before the rejection. This surprised me and even more when I asked who that was and he said it was Sarah's sister. After that I didn't feel comfortable knowing that he still went to their house tons of times, and even slept there on the same bed with both of them when he stayed. I tried to not make a big deal out of it, since this happened a long time before we knew each other and we really had a very good relationship, but I couldn't help feeling a bit worried every time he told me he was going to their house. So I talked to him about his and he said he didn't mind lose Sarah's sister's friendship because he didn't feel anything for her anymore and he wanted to be with me and he cut that relationship off. He stopped going to their house too much and tried to just meet with Sarah when her sister was not around, but this eventually came up between them and he had to tell Sarah all that happened between him and his sister. After that Sarah started to take some distance from him and eventually stopped talking to him at all. It's been a while, but sometimes my BF tells me he misses his best friend, and I can't help feel guilty because this would have never happened if I kept it to myself. AITA for telling him how I felt and kind of ruined his friendship. Edit. Some PPL are telling me I'm the off for persuading him into cutting off the relationship with Sarah's sister. Well, I didn't. I even told him that it was not necessary to stop hanging with them. I just asked him not to stay at night if possible. That I could go pick him up if he didn't feel like he could drive, and he came up with cutting off the relationship with the sister. Some other PPL say I did this cause I was insecure that he liked her. My BF has another girl bestie that he liked in the past. Nothing happened at all between them and I'm totally fine with that relationship. I like her, we get along well and hang out sometimes too. What made me insecure was that something actually happened between him and Sarah's sister, not that he liked her before.